In this lecture, I am going to describe about the screening of urological diseases in physical therapy practice. First of all, we have to review that urinary tract consists of kidneys, ureter, bladder and urethra. However, the ureters, bladder and urethra are known as transport vehicle for the urine. The kidney ureter comes in upper urinary tract. However, the bladder and urethra comes in lower urinary tract. The function of urological system is to dispose body's toxic waste products and to maintain hemostasis, like acid-base balance, electrolyte balance, control of blood pressure, formation of RBC, activation of vitamin D and calcium balance. The constitutional signs and symptoms comprised of fatigue, malaise, anorexia leading to weight loss, fever and chills. There can be unilateral costovertebral tenderness when therapist feels over here the costovertebral region. Renal pain can be felt on the posterior side of patient at the level of costovertebral region. There can be low back pain, pain at the flank area, pain at the inner thigh, and pain at the leg, or there can be shoulder pain, which can be referred due to irritation of diaphragm, the value of C5, which is same as the shoulder level. There can be ureteral pain at the groin and genital area. Ureter pain is shown in the figure at the inner thigh, and bladder can be at the level of hypogastrium. Kidney pain like at the flank area or lateral side of the thigh. Patient can complain about the dysuria, feeling that bladder has not emptied but unable to empty more. There can be hesitancy, which is known as weak or interrupted urine stream. There can be proteinuria, protein in urine, or urine seems like foamy. Patient may complain about the nocturia, which says that getting up more than once at the night to urinate. There can be hematuria, blood in urine, pink or red tinted urine. Patient may complain about the dribbling after the urination. There can be increased frequency, seems like need to urinate or empty bladder more than every 2 hours. Other signs and symptoms include skin hypersensitivity at the level of T10 to L1 at this level, and there can be infertility too. The signs and symptoms for the women include abnormal vaginal bleeding, dysmenorrhea, changes in menstrual pattern, and pelvic mass. However, for the men includes discharge lesions, pain in the testicles or penis, swelling or mass in the groin. There can be sexual dysfunction too. The kidney and ureter are innervated by the sympathetic and parasympathetic system. The sympathetic system includes the lesser splanchnic nerves by the renal plexus. However, the parasympathetic includes the vagus nerve. There can be pain radiation forward around the flank area into the lower abdominal quadrant at this level. There can be abdominal mass, muscle spasm with rebound tenderness, which can occur at the same site at the source of pain. The pain may generalize over all the back. The pain may also be associated with the nausea, vomiting, and impaired intestinal motility. There can be diarrhea or associated with the constipation. Pain may not be altered by the change in body position. At the end of my lecture, there is always a code. If anyone has an intense intelligence and does not wish to do anything, then he can get nothing. Thank you.